right, guys. Well, I got some new McKee's products here, as you can see. And this is their graphene lineup. You know, I just wanted to show you, I haven't shaken any of these bottles up, but I want to show you that the graphene, and I'm not sure a whole lot about graphene, but it's not separated in the bottles, as you can see that. It's all nicely blended up. They found a way to suspend this graphene product, whether it's resins or, you know, reduced graphene oxide, whatever they use, and nicely suspended into there, so it's not separated and looks like someone just dribbled some black dust in there like a lot of the other graphene products. So let's try out some of their new products today. We'll see how they work, and let's get on with it. So today I'm going to be using a foam sprayer. Now it looks like a Tornador, but this sprays foam, and I like using this when I'm in the garage sometimes, so it doesn't, instead of a foam cannon that sprays all my cabinets and everything, this is pretty controlled and it gives a lot of foam. The only problem is you got to use a couple different canisters here. So I'm going to be putting some soap into there, and we'll put the lid on it. Now we're going to use the Graphene Auto Wash from McKee's. This is new, and as you can see, it's decently clear still, but yet it has a darker tint to it. So this soap, we're also going to use in a bucket wash too. So I'll foam it first, loosen all the dirt and debris, kind of pre-foam. We'll rinse it off, and then we'll do a bucket wash. And this soap is interesting. It's kind of like their SiO2 soap in that they want you to wash the whole car, whether it be in sunlight or not. Of course, you want to work not in sunlight, but they prefer you to let this dry on the car rather than keep rinsing it off and stuff. They say that water spots you get from the water, and if you let this dry on there and then do a final rinse, that you'll have less water spots and less chances of marring. So let's try out some of this Graphene Auto Wash. I'm not going to measure it. It is very thick product there, so I'm just going to give it a nice squirt. In each, and we're good to go. We'll start with one canister here, and we'll go around the car. Usually, in my experience, it takes 3 canisters to do a whole car with foam. We'll try this out. It's supposed to be really high sudsing, good cleanliness, good cleaning power, and nice slickness, and add some protection to the car. Now in the wash bucket, they want you to use 1 ounce into about 2 gallons. So I'll finish up with 2 gallons. I've got about a gallon there. Let me add about 1 ounce. And we're good to go. All right, guys, we've got the air cannon. This is hooked up to my air compressor. This is not a foam cannon. So let's spray some foam on there and see how this works. Okay, so we used 1 container here. We've got 2 more to go. And I've sprayed about the whole side of the car. Pretty nice foam, thick, sticky, Smells kind of like a weird suntan lotion. Let's move on. All right, I'm going to try to give you guys a closer view of what this foam looks like. And I have depleted all the air. I've turned the air compressor off, but I've depleted all the air. So that's using this all the way down and still gets fantastic foam from this soap. I mean, look at that. Alright guys, so I'm purposely letting this stuff dry. And it's drying all over the back end in the sunlight here on this side. Now I'm going to rinse it and then dry it, and we'll see how this does with it being dried on. Okay, so we just rinsed off the dried on soap. Normally soap will leave a residue of some sort. We let this actually dry on the car. Go back here. Let's go back here to the window. All right, so I say that's pretty good. No ill effects on the hydrophobics there. If anything, it's adding to the hydrophobics. Very easy soap to use. You can do the whole car, not really rush. If it dries, no big deal, because when you rinse it, it's gonna reactivate it and rinse everything off there. So let me dry this car. Pretty impressive, right? Guys, there's a reason why I love using this McKee's drying towel. It's huge. It dries very well. One pass, this towel will dry 2, maybe even 3 cars. So that's just one pass. So you can see it's still wet on this side. Very cool. All right, before the wheels dry up, I'm gonna use some of the graphene detail spray. Now I didn't wash these, I just sprayed them with some foam, rinsed them. They're not that dirty. So we'll do kind of like a waterless wash type of. And you know what, the smell of this product, these graphene sprays from McKee's, they all carry the same scent. And it's starting to grow on me. At first I thought it was weird, but now I'm starting to like it. I don't know how to explain it, but let's call it graphene scent. I don't know. Very nice. Looking beautiful. Okay guys, and we're gonna use the graphene detail spray again that we just used on the wheels, but we're gonna put it all over the car. Now this is a good quick detail spray. It's gonna give you lots of gloss, enhance the shine, and leave you with protection. They want you to spray this on the panels, directly onto the panel. Spray a liberal amount, wipe it in. And use another towel to wipe it off. I'm just gonna flip this towel. Once this towel gets too wet, I'll switch towels. Tell you what guys, that feels really slick. All right, let's try it on this panel here. We'll flip. Ooh, that feels good. But this side feels good too. There's definitely some added slickness to the graphene side. Your hand just wants to glide over the paint. All right, and to finish off, we're going to use some of the Graphene Tire Shine. Let's see if it has a different sprayer. Now this stuff smells like that good bubble gum that I like. This is a scent I could just put on my body. Very nice, easy to use. And let me do a tire in the sun for you so you can see. Beautiful product. Alright guys, so did you like the video? If you did, hit that like and subscribe button and press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. Today we're talking about McKee's 37, their new graphene line. And they just have another plethora of products to choose from. Today we use the Graphene Auto Wash. Great soap, nice and sudsy. I used it out of an air foam cannon. It got on there, let it just basically lift off all the top layer of dirt. I rinsed that off, poured some into a bucket, and I did a hand wash. The product is slick, rinses off good, does good job at cleaning, and actually after the wash, the paint looked very shiny just from that. This is a cool product because you can wash the whole car and let it dry, and when you rinse it, it reactivates it. You're not gonna ruin anything. It's not gonna water spot on you because the product is there between the water and your car. I have no problems. I let it dry in the car just to test it out, and there is no water spots on the car. And I have terribly hard water here. So once I finished with that, I use the Glacier 1100 drying towel. These are my favorite drying towels. You can do a number of cars. This is the extra large one. They also have different sizes. This is a small, and they have a size in between. So I love this towel. One swipe over it and it's dry. All right. I used the Graphene detail spray on the wheels and on the paint. Now you can use this as a drying aid. When the car is wet, you can spray it down, and then you can dry it with the Glacier 1100. I just dried the car and I go over it by hand with the detail spray. Very easy. There is no streaks. It is a slick product, and as time goes by, you know, I did the whole car, and then I went and I did the door jambs and the trunk afterward, the hatch back there. And when I'm closing the doors, I can feel that this stuff is like curing on there, and it's just making the paint super smooth and very glossy. I'm looking at it right now, and it's beautiful, guys. So very nice. Today I finished up with the Graphene Shine. Now this product is heaven to work with. This is the smell I'm looking for. This is a real good, I want to say, bubblegum smell to me. This is what it's supposed to smell like. This is what I like here. This does a fantastic job on the tires. This product will actually keep your tires from getting brown. It won't turn them brown. It's different than other solvent-based dressings, I guess you could say, in that it's just going to rehydrate. It's kind of like putting a lotion on the tires and keep them from getting brown and keep them from cracking. Okay, it conditions the tires basically. And you can start layering this. You can put 1, 2, 3 layers if you want more gloss. One layer is a nice dark matte finish. I left the back 2 tires with 1 layer, and I did 2 layers on the front, and I'm looking at it now, and the 2 layers is definitely glossier than the back. The back is just that nice dark matte finish. This will get glossier as you go, and it's a non-sling product. It dries on there, no problem, guys. All right, so excellent. It's not going to get on your paint when you're driving, especially a car with a lot of torque like these Teslas. That's a big thing for me. I don't want that sling on there. You got a Mopar or a big V8 on the back, you don't want that sling. You got wide tires, you don't want that sling from a product. So guys, I really enjoyed the Graphene products that I used. I have some more to use on some future videos. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. Try out some of the McKee's 37 new Graphene line. It is no joke. It is slicker, it is glossy, and there is a difference from this and the SiO2. You guys are always asking me, what's the difference between this and the SiO2? I think the Graphene products are more slick, in my opinion. I'm not a graphene expert. I don't know the chemistry behind graphene, but they found a way to make it suspend in their products. It's not settling. You're not shaking it, trying to get it all back into formula again. And they just do an excellent job at creating that gloss and slickness. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.